Have you ever wondered how global alliances are formed and how they could shape future conflicts? Consider the relationship between Ukraine and the Philippines, two nations separated by vast distances, yet bound by a shared vulnerability to larger, more assertive neighbors. Their common experiences with territorial disputes, particularly in the face of Chinese expansionism, have forged an understanding, a sense of solidarity that transcends geographical distance. Ukraine's experience with Russia's annexation of Crimea in 2014 and the subsequent conflict in the Donbas region has given it a unique perspective on the challenges posed by a powerful and expansionist neighbor. This first-hand experience has fostered a deep understanding of hybrid warfare tactics, information warfare, and the importance of international support in resisting aggression. The potential for Ukraine to extend its hand to the Philippines, sharing lessons learned and providing tangible support, is not as far-fetched as it might seem. Both countries stand to benefit from closer cooperation, bolstering their respective defenses and sending a strong message of deterrence to any potential aggressors. The South China Sea, a vital waterway for global trade and rich in natural resources, has become a focal point of geopolitical tension in recent years. China's expansive territorial claims, encapsulated in its controversial Nine-Line, have fueled disputes with several Southeast Asian nations, including the Philippines. Beijing's assertive actions, including the construction of artificial islands and the deployment of maritime militia vessels, have raised concerns about its intentions and its willingness to use coercion to assert its dominance in the region. The Philippines, with its long coastline and strategic location within the South China Sea, finds itself on the front lines of this maritime dispute. Despite its limited military capabilities, Manila has taken a firm stance against China's encroachments, seeking to uphold international law and protect its sovereign rights. The 2016 arbitral tribunal ruling in favor of the Philippines, which invalidated China's expansive claims, was a significant legal victory for Manila. But Beijing has refused to recognize the ruling, further escalating tensions. In this context, the Philippines is actively seeking to bolster its defense capabilities and forge strategic partnerships with like-minded nations to deter Chinese aggression and maintain peace and stability in the South China Sea. Facing the daunting task of safeguarding its interests in the face of Chinese assertiveness, the Philippines finds itself at a critical juncture. Its geographic proximity to China, coupled with its limited military capabilities, presents a significant strategic challenge. Manila's long-standing alliance with the United States, while providing a degree of security, has been strained in recent years, prompting the Philippines to diversify its partnerships and explore new avenues for defense cooperation. The Philippines' strategic dilemma is further complicated by its economic dependence on China. This economic reality constrains the Philippines' ability to confront China directly, necessitating a delicate balancing act between safeguarding its sovereignty and maintaining economic ties. In this complex geopolitical landscape, the Philippines is actively seeking to strengthen its maritime security capabilities, modernize its armed forces, and enhance its Coast Guard's ability to patrol its waters and protect its fishermen. Ukraine's own ordeal with Russian aggression has given it a unique perspective on the challenges faced by nations grappling with territorial disputes and the threat of a more powerful neighbor. The annexation of Crimea and the ongoing conflict in the Donbas region have underscored the importance of international solidarity, robust defense capabilities, and a resolute stance against aggression. Having faced the brunt of Russian military might, Ukraine has gained invaluable experience in defending against hybrid warfare tactics, including cyber attacks, disinformation campaigns, and the use of paramilitary forces. This expertise could prove invaluable to the Philippines as it seeks to counter China's gray zone tactics in the South China Sea, which often involve using non-military means to assert control and undermine the sovereignty of neighboring states. As China increasingly employs propaganda and disinformation to advance its narrative and legitimize its actions in the South China Sea, the Philippines could learn from Ukraine's strategies to counter such narratives and expose the reality of China's assertive behavior. Despite its own ongoing conflict, Ukraine possesses a range of capabilities that could significantly enhance the Philippines' defense posture in the South China Sea. Ukraine's defense industry, known for its expertise in radar systems, anti-ship missiles, and armored vehicles, could provide the Philippines with cost-effective yet potent weapon systems to deter aggression and defend its maritime territory. One area where Ukraine could provide immediate assistance is in bolstering the Philippines' maritime domain awareness capabilities. Ukraine's expertise in radar systems, particularly coastal surveillance radars, could help the Philippines monitor its vast maritime territory more effectively, detect potential threats early on, and respond swiftly to any incursions. This enhanced situational awareness would be crucial in deterring Chinese gray zone activities and safeguarding the Philippines' exclusive economic zone. Sharing this technology and expertise with the Philippines could significantly enhance its ability to deter Chinese naval vessels and protect its maritime claims. The potential for collaboration between Ukraine and the Philippines extends beyond the realm of military hardware. Ukraine's hard-won experience in countering Russian hybrid warfare tactics, particularly in the domains of training, intelligence sharing, and cyber defense, could prove invaluable to the Philippines as it seeks to counter similar tactics employed by China in the South China Sea. Sharing its training programs, doctrines, and lessons learned could help the Philippine military adapt to the evolving security environment in the South China Sea and develop effective countermeasures to Chinese gray zone tactics. Ukraine's intelligence agencies have been at the forefront of monitoring Russian activities, including its military movements, disinformation campaigns, and cyber operations. Sharing this intelligence with the Philippines, particularly regarding Chinese activities in the South China Sea, could provide Manila with valuable insights into China's intentions, capabilities, and potential courses of action. Beyond military and intelligence cooperation, Ukraine can also leverage its diplomatic clout to support the Philippines' position in international forums. Ukraine's experience in navigating the complexities of international diplomacy, particularly in advocating for its own sovereignty and territorial integrity, could be instrumental in amplifying the Philippines' voice on the global stage. Ukraine, with its first-hand experience of Russian aggression, has been a vocal advocate for upholding international law, respecting territorial integrity, and condemning the use of force in violation of the United Nations Charter. This moral authority, coupled with its diplomatic skills, could be invaluable in galvanizing international support for the Philippines' position on the South China Sea dispute and putting pressure on China to adhere to international law. By working in concert with like-minded nations, Ukraine can help build a coalition of states committed to upholding international law, promoting freedom of navigation, and ensuring a rules-based order in the Indo-Pacific region. Ukraine's unique position, straddling the geopolitical divide between East and West, could also enable it to play a constructive role as a potential mediator in the South China Sea dispute. While not directly involved in the dispute, Ukraine's experience in navigating complex geopolitical situations and its relationships with both China and the West could make it a valuable intermediary in facilitating dialogue and reducing tensions. Ukraine's history as a bridge between East and West, coupled with its experience in conflict resolution and peace building, could make it a more palatable interlocutor for China than some Western nations. China may be more receptive to engaging in dialogue with Ukraine, which it views as less confrontational than the United States or its allies, potentially opening avenues for diplomatic solutions. By sharing its experiences and best practices, Ukraine could contribute to a more conducive environment for dialogue and diplomacy in the region. The potential for closer cooperation between Ukraine and the Philippines, while seemingly a regional issue, carries significant implications for the broader international security landscape. It underscores the evolving nature of geopolitical alliances, the importance of shared values and interests in shaping partnerships, and the potential for nations facing common threats to find common cause, regardless of geographical distance. The burgeoning relationship between Ukraine and the Philippines highlights the growing recognition among nations facing assertive authoritarian powers of the need for collective action to safeguard their sovereignty and territorial integrity. This trend, towards greater cooperation among like-minded states, particularly in the Indo-Pacific region, reflects a growing concern about China's assertive behavior and a desire to maintain a rules-based international order. As nations like Ukraine, with their own experiences in countering hybrid warfare and developing advanced weapons systems, emerge as potential security providers, the global balance of power becomes more fluid and multipolar. The convergence of interests between Ukraine and the Philippines, driven by shared security concerns and a common desire to uphold international law, has laid the foundation for a potentially enduring partnership. While significant challenges remain, particularly given Ukraine's own ongoing conflict, the potential benefits of closer cooperation, both for the two nations and for regional stability, are undeniable. The future of Philippine-Ukrainian relations will likely be characterized by growing defense cooperation, intelligence sharing, and diplomatic coordination. As both nations seek to enhance their maritime security capabilities and counter the challenges posed by assertive authoritarian powers, they will find strength in unity, leveraging their respective strengths to create a more secure and stable environment for their people. The blossoming partnership between Ukraine and the Philippines serves as a beacon of hope in an increasingly uncertain world. The evolving relationship between Ukraine and the Philippines, two nations seemingly worlds apart, serves as a powerful reminder of the interconnected nature of global affairs. Events in one corner of the world can have ripple effects far beyond their immediate vicinity, underscoring the need for a nuanced understanding of global dynamics and the importance of engaging in continuous exploration of international affairs. As citizens of an increasingly interconnected world, it is incumbent upon us to stay informed about global events, to engage in critical thinking about the forces shaping our world, and to demand that our leaders pursue policies that promote peace, stability, and the rule of law. The challenges facing our world are complex and interconnected, requiring a collective response rooted in cooperation, understanding, and a shared commitment to a more just and equitable world order. The story of Ukraine and the Philippines is a testament to the power of shared values, the importance of international solidarity, and the potential for nations to find common cause in the face of adversity. Don't miss out on future explorations and discoveries. Hit subscribe and ring the bell to stay updated with our new content. Your journey of wonder continues with every video. Stay connected and engaged on social media. Continue the conversation, follow us. Thank you for being a part of the Have You Ever Wondered community. Keep wondering, keep discovering. Until next time.